anytime there's a sequel to a franchise as beloved as Toy Story, it is a risky move. I'm Elizabeth Wagmeister here with our chief film critic, Owen Gleiberman. Now, Owen, you have seen the film. What did you think of Toy Story 4?
Well, you know, Elizabeth, being the ultra Toy Story fan that I am, I went into this movie not so much skeptical, but wondering, can they do this again, a fourth time? Is it one too many times to the well? But yes, they do it. I mean, I'm such a fan of the first Toy Story that no movie, including a sequel, can sort of replace that in my imagination. And yet, I think Toy Story 4 is the greatest of the sequels.
Wow.
And I think it just makes all the more clear that this series stands alone in the entire history of animation.
My name is Gabby, and this is my very good friend, Vincent.
Oh, Woody, pleasure to meet you.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Woody. And you are?
This is Forky.
I'm Trash.
Our kid made him.
Kid? Toys around here don't have kids.
The Toy Story films they just now stand as the apotheosis of what animation can be in terms of the feeling in them, the wit, the magic, all the things that audiences will discover yet again with this film.
Now, something that Toy Story has done that is always usually a recipe for success with any sequel is they've kept the original voice cast. So, of course, Tom Hanks is back and Tim Allen is back. They're back as Woody and Buzz.
Well, you know, Elizabeth, all the voicings in these movies are so great. I love Tim Allen as Buzz Lightyear. He's always sounded to me like George Clooney for some reason in that role. But look, Tom Hanks' performance with each film has grown. You feel the presence of Hanks, the way that Woody as a character is about loyalty. He's about getting older, which happened in Toy Story 3. Now he's about reaching a stage where Woody has been through 2 child owners, where he has sort of outgrown even that. What's in the cards for him? Is anything in the cards for him? Well, the answer is it's also a love story. But, you know, it's easy enough to make an animated film where 2 characters fall in love. In this movie, what goes on between Woody and Bo Peep feels like something that is hard-earned. It's about the character of Woody sort of falling in love because he has outgrown his other roles. And I can't offhand think of an animated film that he has these kinds of layers to it. And that's all about the soul and the kind of gravitas that Tom Hanks brings to this character.
There's obviously a lot of talks about this being the final Toy Story. Do you think that the 4th one should be the final? Because from a business perspective, the franchise has made nearly $2 billion at the box office. It's a big moneymaker, so we could always see more, but should we see more?
Well, I think part of the magic of Toy Story 4 is that by the time you get to the end of this movie, and I don't want to reveal many details of it, but by the time you get to the end, it has a finality to it.
Do you think that we should keep an eye on Toy Story 4 leading up to the Oscars?
I think we should do more than keep an eye on it. I think we should push for it. Usually when a great animated film comes along, there's a groundswell. This should be the one that's nominated for an Oscar, the way Beauty and the Beast was. I'm going to be the one that's really saying that for this film, because not only I think it's great, if they nominate Toy Story 4 for Best Picture, I could sort of feel like what happened with the Lord of the Rings films when they finally gave it to Lord of the Rings with Part 3. This would be a way of honoring not just this movie, but the whole Toy Story series and what Pixar's been doing for 24 years. I can't think of a better way to do that. And look, if this isn't worthy of an Oscar nomination, what animated film is?